And live. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This your boy King Gabe. It's been a while since we've been back on these live streams. Yeah, almost a month because I think I do remember because of course we did do a weekly update that Saturday, the first I think it was first Saturday I want to say of yeah, first Saturday of April. We did one to kind of keep you guys updated of what was going on. The fact that we kind of was not going to be living for a while. Easter Sunday, and of course had then that following weekend had EJ's play. Um, he just play, and then we kind of were taking care of some stuff that Sunday after that, and then I was gonna come back that Saturday of my vacation, I think it was, but for some reason I don't know what happened. I wasn't kind of was feeling a little crappy there. I did do a few videos there real quick before it got and then it kind of like little sniffles and stuff like that, and uh, it didn't last too long, but it did get pretty bad after I made those last few videos, and I had to quickly down some medicine and just sort of chill out there to go on and get rid of it before I went back to work. So yeah, that was it. But I'm cool now there. So um, and we're back again. As y'all see, I've been dropping quite a bit of content though, like especially toy reviews, interviews, and even like the Pokemon Let's Plays. Did a little additional video to the Let's Plays with Jason and Misty, and then, of course, there was stuff going on with the books, like the sketches that I did. Definitely check out those videos of the first two of the two sketches for the book covers for Yumiko number 4. Christina introduced her Bubblina novel that had just arrived in time for our recent book signing that we just had today as of me doing this live stream. So yeah, we had a really good turnout with the book signing out. It's not too long, but I will have a video up on that. Basically, just kind of showing where the book signing was in LSU, because I had a video earlier, kind of touring, like at first we was going to be outside, but it kind of was raining a lot the last few days leading up to today, so they didn't want to take a chance with having soaked grass and everything. We got a sunny day today, but like I say, the ground was still really soaked from previous days and stuff like that. So they didn't want to take no chances there with outside, especially with being in the grass areas and stuff like that. So we was inside on the second floor one of the buildings, LSUF. I want to say it's the University Center. I think it was there, but we was on the second floor of it, sort of in this ballroom. Kind of looked like what they use for a ballroom. Real nice in there and everything. Like I say, I'll drop a video as soon as I can. I'll kind of can get this to see what it looked like in there. Has the other had other authors in there as well, and yes, there's a lot of pictures of our different buyers and stuff that people that bought both books from both me and Queen Tina, and even had a little special guest appearance. Somebody, uh, a special someone came out that way. You'll see on the video, and yeah, it was like I say, really big turnout there. So yeah, there was that. And then after we had the book signing, we went. I heard. I had got I heard a Facebook notificate. Well, I heard, I sort of, like between sales, um, how stuff comes through on your feed on Facebook. There was a post about Free Comic Book Day, which was today. So like I say, we got out. It ended about 4 o'clock, so we was able to, like I say, because we was at LSU Shreveport, so we weren't too far from where the Free Comic Book Day was Excalibur. So we went down Erie to East 70 and went in there and picked up some free comics. Queen Tina, she got a few for herself too, since they were free. Just for the heck of it. There. These are some of the. They had a certain. It was a table of the free comic. It was now. It would be kind of cool if you could just come in there and pick up any comic out of the store. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I guess yeah. But they just had a certain section of particular comics that they were giving away for free. So But hey, I mean, I say as Fat Albert say, hey, I love free, so yeah, might as well. It's a good chance to look at some new stuff there that you hadn't seen before. I mean, because hey, if it's a giveaway, yeah, might as well check it out. Um, Greatest American Hero. Not sure what that's about, but like I say, I will find out. Looks interesting. And then there was another one they had called Mr. Magic. Sort of like an abracadabra there. Also looks kind of interesting there. Who is Mr. Magic, former child star, reunite to uncover the tragedy that ended their show and discover the secret of his enigmatic host. So, and there's actually a continuation to this comic, according to what I'm reading on the back. That this story continues in Mr. Magic, the graphic novel, and it will be on sale June the 9th of this year. So, huh, that's got that's interesting there. So, who knows? Maybe might check that out. Stitch. This is best food forever. It's supposed to be like a Stitch anime, so I'm guessing this is like a Japanese version of Lilo here with Stitch. I'm just assuming. I'll find out when I read it there. Like I say, this is the first time reading any of these here. I've actually seen something like not like and like seen. Oh, I've heard of like seen like pictures like this girl where we think it's supposed to be the Japanese Lilo. I'm just assuming with Stitch that I've seen this post like on TV and stuff like that, like advertisements stuff like that. So like I say, yeah, it could possibly be a Japanese Lilo there. Um, and a Lego Batman comic here. Say, yeah, definitely check that out. Looks pretty interesting. Kind of looks similar to the Lego Batman from the movies I have here at the house, the CGI Lego movies. And and they're supposed to be on May the 22nd. They're supposed to be Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight from Lego. Oh wait, no, this is it. Comic book tie Legacy of the Dark Knight. Uh, but I guess there's something else that might be coming out on May 22nd. Not sure. Then got Avengers Armageddon. Yeah, it definitely sounds like something like almost sound like I don't think it's the same thing, but it might be something similar to what we're about to get coming up in December with the Avengers Doomsday. So yeah, Re- Reborn Ultimate Impact. Okay. Got a Sonic comic here, Sonic the Hedgehog there. So definitely was gonna check that out here. And Mega Man Showdown Specialist, Mega Man Battle Network. So we got a Mega Man Showdown, and then of course the Battle Network, which that looks like the image from Mega Man NT Warrior. even on the back here too. So yeah, I'll definitely be checking these out. I would more than likely read them with you guys. And yes, and don't worry, I will still continue Yu-Gi-Oh manga, but since I got these at the moment from the free comic book day, I'll take a little. Like I say, I'll come back. I will come back to Yu-Gi-Oh manga because I do want to finish that. I would definitely, but like I say, just for the moment, I was just kind of just for a little bit, just enough to get through these, just to read you guys these comics on some new videos here. Like I say, it won't be obviously won't be live stream because, like I say, just like the manga, comics are pretty much all pictures. Because if I tried to read that in a live stream, I would constantly be having to show you the picture. And plus, unlike a novel, it's not like Bill said to him and I am a cat, said Sam. So no, it's like speech bubbles and stuff like that. So yeah, I have to show it to you the way I do the Yu-Gi-Oh manga there in the edited videos. And speaking of the live of reading on the live stream, yes, we will get back to Matilda. Um, hopefully, hopefully we can start next Saturday. If not, hopefully, like I say, nothing gets in the way of that. It will be probably the perfect time to come back to it because the chapter we're at in Matilda is actually Miss Honey. It's actually labeled Miss Honey. And I feel like that would actually be a good time to start back because it'll be May the 9th, right? The day right before Mother's Day. So yeah, that kind of sounds like a good idea to start back there. Um, would be not and yes, we definitely will start. We will definitely going to come back to the Bible reading live stream starting tomorrow. Not not sure how late it'll be because I have to work tomorrow from 11 to 7. But I'm still gonna come on here after I get off work and get a bite to eat and everything. And I'm still gonna come here and give you guys a Bible reading live stream even if it's late. I know it's late now, but what you gonna do? Because like I say, we was with the book signing, free comic book day, got something to eat, and so on. So yeah, it was kind of late with all that stuff there. Um, but yeah, I'll definitely get back to the Book of Judges. I It would be nice, and if I is I kind of regret the fact that I've been on that live stream gap that I had. Sometimes that happens, but had that not happened last month, it's a possibility I could have been in the Book of Ruth by this point, especially for Mother's Day. With my girl Ruth there, Judge is Ruth. So yeah, that would have been kind of a little something. Some Ruth was actually very loyal to her mother-in-law and everything. Would have been a real perfect little thing for Mother's Day, but we'll get to it when the Book of Judges is done. I guess it'll be a very belated Mother's Day, but we'll get to it there. Like I said, we got to read in order. Can't skip. I mean, it could, but I'm not. I'm choosing not to skip. I want to read in order. So yeah, but we will get back to the Bible reading starting tomorrow with the Book of Judges, and which will eventually get us to our boy Samson at least there. Yeah, Samson and Delilah. Oh boy, like that song. Hallelujah. She she tied you to the kitchen jail. She broke you. Hmm. Something's not right here. For some reason, I don't see the. For some reason, I don't see the runtime, but no, maybe. Okay, wait. I see. Okay, it's up here. Okay, I was about to say I didn't see the little the time of like how long the stream was and everything. I was like, wait a minute, this was recording, Want to have to end up having to redo this there because I say, like I say, I gotta do this and get ready, get ready for bed and everything, So, but yeah, like they say in the song, like, she tied you to the kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 Yeah, so yeah, yeah, we'll be getting old Samson though at least, and then of course after that in the book of Judges finish, we'll finally be in the book of Ruth, and of course we know what comes after Ruth is First Samuel and Second Samuel, which of course starts off with the prophet Samuel, King Saul, and from King and then eventually my boy David. Yeah, David and Goliath. He's like, you come, you sent a child to face me? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. The little child comes up and knocks you down, throwing a stone right between your eyes, Goliath, and you fall down, and he cuts off your head. Off with Goliath's head. Yeah. As David said, I beat you in the name of the Lord. There. So yeah, so there we'll be getting through that there, and then of course got some toy reviews coming up here. Yeah, got got one called Barricade from the first Transformers movie. Definitely be doing that eventually. We got Barricade here. He's also from the first Transformer movie. These, in my opinion, are him and Barricade, especially in robot mode, which you'll see when I do the reviews. These sapsuckers were a couple of really scary Decepticons. Like you did not want to see these two in a dark alley, especially Barricade. I mean, Barricade, he did not give a crap. I mean, he was just throwing cars off the freeway. Optimus had to quickly take care of this dude there. And he was in barricade fight with yeah, so yeah, it would definitely be. So I'll have a review of that. I got a couple of reviews that will be dropping soon. I've already recorded. One of them here is Quick Strike, and of course you've seen one I did of Sideswipe here. Yeah, I dropped one of Sideswipe earlier. This I think it was earlier this week at some point. But yeah, Quick Strike will be coming soon. Yeah. And you're like, well, wait, didn't you already do Quick Strike? Well, it's as I said in a Return of the Autobots video. This is a this is a different model Quick Strike than the one I previously had. I sold the other one, so this one's a much better model. The only thing that this one doesn't have that the other one had is this one doesn't squirt water, but it has a much better body design though. So yeah, only other thing I wish they could do, which is just a small thing, but it's not a big issue. I wish it could bend the legs there, because especially even for robot mode, that would be pretty. That would be a kind of a plus there. And also Jazz, yeah, he'll. I'll be. He's there's gonna be. I've already recorded a toy review of him. It's gonna be dropping soon. Yep, and then I got one other toy review that'll be dropping. You'll see it when it comes. Matter of fact, before Jazz and Quick Strike, this other toy review will be coming first, and it's actually another birthday gift I got from Gacy. So you'll be seeing it first before you see Quick Strike and Jazz. So, and of course, like I say, I already mentioned, what we did the book signing. We're gonna definitely have some other videos, possibly getting some new Miracle Crew members. We're working on that. I ain't gonna say who they are, but we are working on that. You'll know when they come. But there'll be some. But when we do, there'll be some videos to introduce them, and that will be kind of like their official coming into the crew type of thing. Give me 1 second there. Yeah. So yeah, that will be official coming into the crew. Um, so new Miracle Crew members, and then we're gonna have oh yeah, definitely book updates. Yes, so we had the book signing, um, which did real good. We got to showcase all of the books we have, plus the new Bubblina novel that had just arrived earlier this week, just in time for the book signing. We was able to get some of those sold, along with some, even like I say, some of Christina's Bubblina comic books there. And so yeah, and we definitely do. Hopefully Christina will be able to tell us a little bit more about the Bubblina novel there a little bit later, when when she chooses to. And then, like I say, that I did mention about the two sketches that are gonna be for the cover of Yumiko novel 4. Then, like I said, gotta get down on the proofs so I can have that done. By the time Casey colors and details the pictures, I can have the proofs done. So that's what I'm gonna be working on, getting the proofs in while she's coloring and detailing the sketches that I did. And then, like I say, hopefully by the end of the month, at least by the end of the month, we could be sending it off to be published, maybe a little earlier, but if not, it'll be some point in June. No, it'll be some point in June that it'll come out. Like I say, originally it was gonna be coming out. It was gonna be coming out in this month, like kind of. I would say I was kind of planning somewhere between now and the middle of this month for it to come out. But like I say, I say I actually had something else in mind I was going to use for the cover. Some other previous pictures I had done, but then I figured, no, I need to draw something fresh, especially for Brownie's villain in the book. Now for the first Bubblina novel, I actually did use some other pictures I had, but I was able to get them enhanced a little bit. There's still pictures that I drew and colored before the Photoshop went out, but I was able to run them through some enhancing uh, to get the covers for the novel. And I got a few other pictures when Christina does her second Bubblina novel that I will run through for the covers for that. So that'll take care of her first two novels. Then after that, when she starts the third Bubblina novel and on further, just like me, it'll be draw some fresh pictures, like two fresh pictures, uh, maybe three or four if it's necessary, but I try to keep it to two, so that way it won't be so much on Casey. And then, like I say, color and detail it just like she's doing with my other books there. So yeah, like I say, we'll have that. That have that. Yumiko 4 should be soon, and after Yumiko 4 will be the first, the Supreme Star Striker novel, and then the first Wild On novel. And I already have in mind what Yumiko novel 5 will be continuing on. And so it's gonna be a back and forth after this of Yumiko, like the novel 4. It's gonna be Yumiko, Supreme Star Striker, Wild On, then Yumiko, Supreme Star Striker, Wild On, kind of going like that. And whenever Christina gets Queen Tina, whenever she gets done with one of her with her but with her next Bubblina novel, okay, work that in and have it released. When she finishes it. But on my end, yeah, it's gonna be like a rotation of those three, and eventually in the future, because I'm not completely sure how far along I'll get in the other three novels before this happens, but I do plan for a fourth novel series, which will be a Sword Girl series there when she goes back to Japan, along with her brother Tim and her friend Melina. So yeah, which will also still be connected with Yumiko. Um, if what is a like, well, is there any other novels you're gonna connect in this connected universe? It's a possibility, but I'm not sure yet. Only thing I do know, which is like way far down in the future, is a possible Dream League series. But that, like I say, that's gonna take some building up, some major building up to, sort of like going from Batman, Superman to Justice League kind of thing. So yeah, that's gonna take some major. Uh, and then of course I also have in mind for, I don't know if it'll be like a series yet, but there is a thing called the Superiors, which be like Brownie and a few of his friends teamed up with the the Imagine That comic heroes like Ultra Cat and Aqua Pig and all, and Thor the Thunder Rabbit and Food Cat and Food Bear and so on there. So yeah, um, so yeah, there's gonna, so yeah, that's yeah, we got quite a bit planned for our book universes there. I still plan on doing a Striker verse there with the different versions of Star Striker, which that's kind of a good way of utilizing my previous 2017 Star Striker comic series and other versions of Star Striker that I've come up with, sort of like the Spider Verse, but with Star Striker. And yeah, and possibly even other universes from some of the other books there. Just all depends. But I definitely know, yeah, definitely Star Trek, because that was kind of the biggest thing that I kind of had going in not only the published book, but even just in my storytelling in general. Because, like I say, 2004, I watched Static Shock, which is now on Tubi. Tubi kept their word. Static Shock is on there now. So they got Static, but because of Static, yeah, that's what made me come up with Star Striker back in 2004, and then kind of even have other versions of him. So that's why, yeah, there's a gonna be like a multiverse thing with Star Striker in the future, because I have come up with different versions of him, unpublished and unpublished. So yeah, be a good way to get that out in the future. And yeah, I think that's kind of it with the upcoming book information as of now. I say Yumiko, Supreme Star Striker, Wild On, Sword Girl, and the Dream League series way down the line there. Um, More Bubblina novels there. When as Queen Tina works on it and everything. So yeah, this is gonna is yeah, we're moving on up and everything. And I def oh yeah, and hopefully, and yes, definitely, like say possible new members. And I definitely plan to get more interviews, not just new Miracle Crew members, but even other people, like I say, got to ask them first. They have, if they agree to it, then yeah, you'll definitely be seeing them. One particular interview I definitely have in mind I want to do. It'll probably, because like I said, I hope I can, one of the new members that I want to get, that because they actually say, hey, yeah, I want to join their Miracle Crew. So hopefully we can get him in this week. Well, this somewhere the week leading up to Mother's Day, um, and maybe after Mother's Day, hopefully, if I'm lucky, and the good Lord say so. One particular person I know, like I said, I know I got to get with Sherry Gray. Chances are, if I get with Sherry Gray for an interview, chances are, if it don't be before then, it's probably going to be some point, hopefully, when we do like the bigger play of what we did last year with Brownie's Rescue Mission on Uranus there. So yeah, like I say, and like I said, I haven't heard anything from her on that there. Maybe I don't know what's going on, but I do. But we'll definitely be keeping in touch to keep you guys posted on that. So like I say, yeah, I do plan to get an interview with her at some point. But I definitely, if I'm able to, and she agrees to it, I definitely want to get an interview with Mariah uh, Dawn, the one of the stars from the Red Light play that EJ was in, and also the director of Red Light, the director as well as the writer, Demario Tyson. Yeah, so those are two people I definitely want to get interviews with there. So yeah, hopefully things work out where I can do that. And yeah, those interviews, books, and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There looks like yeah, though yeah, that's what's coming up. And yeah, like I said, definitely be getting back to the Bible readings and the book and story time reading, new new readings with the free comics, and then after I've gone through the free comic books, we'll get back to more Yu-Gi-Oh manga, new toy reviews, and book updates, especially with proofing Yumiko Novel 4 in order to get it published and then move forward with the Supreme Star Striker first novel. Uh, so yeah, all that, and with that, we'll close on out. Yeah, definitely like, share, and subscribe. Definitely get our available books, and also uh, support us on the Patreon, just like Iceman Universe. Check out his stuff like Hey Arnold, Courage, Cowardly Dog, Ed, Nettie, Naruto, One Piece, and Spy Family. Hang out with us here on Discord and Facebook, just like you do in the live streams here. And also, let's tell each other some stuff on that McCary app. And all that said, we will see y'all in the next video or live stream. Probably live stream since tomorrow Bible reading. So yeah, we'll probably a live stream. But we'll see y'all there. Y'all take care, everybody. Peace out.